Good morning. At the moment, my hands are frozen, but I stayed pretty warm during the night. I woke up with just my head area of the air mattress like soaking wet. So I think it's because when I sleep on my side, my like warm breath creates more condensation on the air mattress. So it's just so cold at night. Like I just want to be like bundled up and just like not face the cold. It's okay. I stayed pretty warm, so I am going to have some breakfast and then I will be heading out on my hike. I am doing the Sealy Tarns track today. All right, here we go. Well, it seems to be clearing up a little bit, but there's still some low-hanging clouds kind of blocking the view. I hope those clear up. It said it'll take me about like 3.5 to 4 hours to finish the Sealy Tarns hike. So maybe by the time I get up to the top, the clouds will kind of clear away. It said it was supposed to be sunny today and not cloudy, so that's why I chose today to do this hike, and I did the lower elevation hike yesterday. We'll see. I'm almost there. I made it. It's gorgeous out here. Okay, I am heading back down now. So I started at 8:30 and I got to the top around 10. So about an hour and a half, which is pretty accurate for what the sign said, for it to be like 3 to 4 hours long. And I mean, as you can see behind me, these views are killer. Like, I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to keep staring at the mountains. But I have to leave my campsite, so it's time to head on to the next national park. Now, this hike is pretty much just stairs on stairs on stairs. So it can be pretty strenuous, but it's really not that long, so I don't think it's really that bad. Well guys, I just got back from my hike and I made myself a little chicken wrap, and then I believe I'm going to drive 3 hours to Dunedin. I believe that's how you pronounce the town. It's like a little coastal town. I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, if you ever want to come here, because there are so many hikes starting from where this campground is, you should probably get here very early because this is what the parking situation looks like. Look at the color of that lake. I don't think I've ever seen that color before, like out in nature. That's just so beautiful. Wow, these washboards are so bad. This car cannot handle any sort of bumps, or else it feels like the whole undercarriage is just going to give out. So, looks like I'll be going 20 kilometers per hour. But so is this car in front of me, so I don't feel so bad. Jeez. These are like actually the worst washboards I've ever experienced in my entire life. So I really hope this is worth it. Just dropped my $5 bill into there. And I really hope this road is a little bit better. I think this is private property, so it should be. So I have just made it to the Clay Cliffs. These are supposed to be kind of like Badlands formations, like like the Badlands in South Dakota. So let's go check them out. I definitely should not have driven my rental van down that road. The Clay Cliffs are a striking natural formation of tall, sharp ridges and pinnacles made of mudstone and clay. Located near the town of Omarama, these cliffs have been shaped by erosion over millions of years, creating a unique and dramatic landscape. That was really cool. I mean, they look like the Badlands in South Dakota. But is it worth driving down that horrible road? I don't know. I mean, they were pretty cool to look at, so. Now, those ones are a different color. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, time to head into town to get some gas. Yikes. So you pay separately at the little kiosk thing, you can see it behind me, and then you pump your gas, and if you want a receipt, you go back to the kiosk and get a receipt. So for about 3/4 of a tank of the vehicle that I'm driving right now, it was about $65 US, which, I don't know, I think that's pretty steep. I don't know what the gas prices are because I haven't been in the US in a hot minute, but I think that's pretty expensive, so. But back on the road we go. That road that took me to Cliff Rocks, that was actually one of the worst roads that I've ever driven on. Not like 4x4 roads, but like an actual maintained road. That was just washboards the whole way. I thought my van was gonna fall apart, if I'm being honest. So if you plan on going there, I would just be careful and make sure that you can go down those kind of roads with your rental. I mean, they were cool to look at, but yeah. Anyways, I'm currently driving to another geological formation called Elephant Rocks. I think that is off of a main road, so I don't think I'll have to worry about that. But yeah, I'll be there in about an hour. So I saw a sign on the side of the road that said Maori rock drawings, and I love petroglyphs. Like, I love the history around them. I think they're so beautiful, so I knew I had to stop and check it out.
The Maori rock art is a significant cultural site featuring ancient carvings and paintings. These artworks, believed to date back over 500 years, were created by Maori ancestors and depict a range of symbols, figures, and motives. They offer insights into Maori spirituality, daily life, and their relationship with nature. Located in the Wataki Valley, this rock art is considered one of the most important and well preserved collections of Maori rock art in the country.
The drawings were so interesting, and there were these little signs that kind of detailed what all the little drawings meant, and it was really cool. I'm about, I'd say, like 10 minutes from the Elephant Rocks. That's where I'm headed to next. So I am going to get back on the road. I just made it to Elephant Rocks, and here is some information about it.
These elephants are the remains of an ancient seabed. Uplift of the land by tectonic processes, changes in sea level, and erosion have exposed this limestone. When first exposed, the limestone was in large, unbroken sheets. Over time, weathering by rain, ice, and wind eroded the limestone, leaving behind isolated elephant like structures.
Now, that one looks like an elephant. Wow, those rocks were so cool, and some of them were huge. Right now, I am headed to Warrington Freedom Camping. It's a campground that is free for not only self-contained units, but also non-self-contained vehicles. So that's great. I don't have to pay anything. I am about 2 hours away, so I'm gonna hit the road. I just made it to Warrington Camping Grounds. I am currently in the non-self-contained area. There's a separate parking area for non-self-contained vehicles, and then there's an area for just tents, and then there's another area for self-contained units. I'd say it's pretty nice here. There's a bathroom with running water, and that's about it. There's no showers, nothing. A little bit of baby wipes can't help. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna kind of clean the sweat off of me from my hike this morning, and then I think I'm gonna start cooking dinner. For dinner tonight, I have some pho, and I'll be having that with some green tea. Well, I had my dinner, I finished my tea, and I think now I am going to get ready for bed and go to sleep. So, good night. I will talk to you guys in the morning.